What does it mean to perform under pressure in the work that you do?
I think when I first really learned to perform under pressure, it was working at an ad agency called TBWA, Chiat. And I would liken it to maybe being like on a soccer field or a basketball court with the best athletes in the world. So if an athlete has the ability to perform under pressure, they can be an athlete. And if you're a creative designer who can work under deadline pressure, you'll be successful. A lot of people that are talented sometimes don't have the motivation, don't have the desire to work with assholes. I mean, there's some really mean people out there that are successful. And I don't know why people are mean, but it just happens. And it may be a stress. But what I've found in our business is that, as much as I'm trying to do good and trying to help people, along the life cycle of any project, things get really real. And people get really mean. And people being mean causes stress. And your ability to kind of diffuse that stress, focus on what you're brought in to do, and do the task at hand outside of any texture in the air, is something that I've learned to do. And it's something that it's sort of, I wish it wasn't something you had to do. I wish everyone could just be nice. Mm-hmm. But I think sometimes people take advantage of situations and are too relaxed and don't perform. I think that's what causes those discrepancies. But working under a deadline and working under a situation where not everything is right, I think is part of kind of making things happen. You can try to make an environment, as perfect as possible, mm-hmm. but sometimes things go wrong. I mean, just like computers, whoa, they break. They, things get erased. You could have backup systems, and sometimes the backup system fails. There's all kinds of things. So, yeah, just like working through stress, using stress as an ally. I mean, I can think of so many times where an idea has just been formed as a result of like a need for it to exist in a short amount of time. Sometimes having too much time and things being stress-free are bad for a creative environment. But I think there's a lot of different styles out there, and I've learned to cope with a certain amount of stress. I think I function from it. But it's something that should kind of be okay, I think. Stress is something that, like worrying and caring about stuff to a level where you're nervous and sweaty, is probably a good thing, I think. Taking that kind of leap. I think that's where the best work is when you're not sure, but you believe in it and you force it forward.